This fish is literally in control of humanity's fate. It just got notified. The Earth is going to be destroyed in 10 days, and a young man named Number 5 is trying to stop the apocalypse. In order to correct the timeline so that humanity meets its demise smoothly, it immediately sent out the time repair team to eliminate this unpredictable variable. But little did it expect, Number 5 spotted the enemy early thanks to a reflection. He counterattacked using his time travel abilities. The repair team greatly underestimated Number 5's power. Number 5 finally realized that a tracking device had been secretly installed on his body. After the repair team was completely wiped out, the time committee decided to dispatch their elite forces to 2019 to eliminate the target. The two working guys never expected it. That fish cut costs again. Back in the day they always stayed in luxury single rooms during missions. This time they had to cram into a shared apartment. They rushed to the location indicated by the tracking device, but they found no one there. It turned out that after Number 5 escaped his pursuers, he had already reached a tech company. He was investigating the origin of a synthetic eyeball. The staff were completely baffled. This 10-year-old kid before them actually knew so much, but he was too disdainful to talk with him, trying to find any excuse to kick the brat out of the company. But he had no idea that the young man in front of him was actually 60 years old. Years ago, he and his 6 siblings were adopted by a strange old man. The old man constantly trained the kids in their special abilities. Number 5, who was the 5th in order, was extremely dissatisfied. He believed his space-time jumping ability completely outclassed his siblings, that it was time to leave the family and go solo. But the old man thought he wasn't capable enough, that unauthorized time travel would only cause unforeseeable consequences. Even Number 7 advised him to stay at home. A rebellious Number 5 couldn't be bothered with that nonsense. He simply turned and ran out the door. Once on the street he started showing off his abilities. With just a slight wave of his hands, he could effortlessly jump several years ahead. He thought he had totally mastered it, but he accidentally jumped 10 years ahead. The Earth had become nothing but ruins. He quickly turned around and ran back. The building he had just lived in had already collapsed. There was no sign of any family left. He wanted to jump back to the timeline from 5 minutes ago, but discovered his time jumping ability suddenly failed. He inadvertently altered the timeline, causing the apocalypse to come sooner. Number 5 searched through the ruins until he suddenly saw someone holding an artificial eyeball. He looked up, and shockingly it was his older brother's corpse. And not only that, all his siblings were also found among the ruins. From that point on, he kept searching for the cause of the apocalypse, and continuously tried to find a way back to the past. Then one day, a stranger suddenly appeared among the ruins, and Number 5 finally learned about the existence of the Time Committee. They can time travel using briefcases, and someone like Number 5 who can jump through time without any equipment was a first of its kind. The committee, originally indifferent to humanity's demise, decided to give Number 5 a chance. If he would join the committee and sign a 5-year contract, the committee would help him leave this timeline. They even agreed to let him go back to the day before the apocalypse, so he could leave with his siblings. But the apocalypse was still destined to occur. Faced with such an enticing offer, Number 5 simply couldn't refuse.